My name is Randy Bigley. Joining me on the podcast right now, we're going to talk about the backpack program here in Bucyrus. Virginia Hammondtree's with me, and Kathy Wells. Hello.
Hi
Good
there.
morning.
Good morning to you. Yeah, the backpack program. I know we've heard a lot about it, but what is the backpack program? We'll start there.
We provide weekend meals for children who might go hungry all weekend during the school year. So the September 6th, Wednesday after Labor Day, we start packing, and we pack until time for school to be out. Sometimes we're the week before if we're running out of food. Sometimes schedules are so crazy with the schools. But basically the school year is what we cover, weekend meals for children in need in the whole county, except for the city of Gallion that has a program.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So
We provide 2 breakfasts, 2 lunches, 2 dinners, and 3 snacks for the weekend.
Wow.
That's what we do.
That's a lot of work.
it's a lot of work. It's a lot of food. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of volunteers.
Yeah.
It's a program that started way back in 2010.
Okay, gotcha.
So we've been long-standing. First started with just Bucyrus City, and then it's just kind of grown, and it seems like each year we add another school or 2. So
Wow, that's good. But it takes a lot of volunteers, doesn't it? It does.
We have a unique problem. I would never say too many.
Right.
But our volunteers, we have some of our volunteers on a rotating once-a-month basis.
Wow, okay.
20 to 25 people a week.
Wow. That's really good. A lot of places can't even get what they need.
Right.
Yeah.
And actually, we have 2 different rooms that we pack in. So that's we have different volunteers from different organizations that come. We have the County Board of Developmental Disabilities, we have Ag Credit, we have Good Hope Lutheran Church, we have People's Bank, we have Firelands Credit Union, we have the Bucyrus Lions, we have Crestline Lions, we have just different people those are the rotating, and then we have those people that come every week that help, and then we have our normal volunteers that work every single week, and then there's those extra little volunteers that can I come, so it's a nice problem to have, but we make it work.
Well, yeah, I know. That's really, that's great you guys have all those volunteers.
Well, and the people are great with saying, when you can use this, we'll be there.
Good. All right. You guys kind of take over where the school lunches end there on the weekend and send food home. So there's a lot of. I was really surprised the amount of the kids that don't have food in their house. They could starve and go hungry, and then you guys pack enough food for the whole weekend, correct?
Hopefully for
yeah.
Well, and some of the things we pack last a little longer. A jar of peanut butter is going to last longer than the weekend. We send home a family meal.
I was gonna say that,
1 or 2 times a month.
Oh, wow, okay.
We'll send home a meal that'll
pound of spaghetti and sauce, or bag of noodles that you can do, tuna and noodles or chicken and noodles and cream of mushroom, so it's more of a meal. And then sometimes but at the holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, we'll do a ham and extra, or those longer President's Day weekend, Martin Luther King Day weekend, Thanksgiving, Christmas, we try to send home a little bit, extra. We did over 15,000 bags this last school year, which was up 3,000 from last year. And we averaged 455 bags a year. A week. This year, up 100 from last year. So,
wow.
Yeah. And we almost hit 500 a week this year for 496 2 different times. So
wow.
It's a lot of bags.
It is a lot of bags, as you guys do every weekend, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
But we get it done within about an hour, hour and a half's time.
Yeah.
Really?
The 2 rooms, yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Then you distribute to the schools, right? Correct?
Well,
or how do they do that?
The
How's that work?
schools work with us.
Yeah.
They
Gotcha.
come and pick up the bags.
Okay.
We tote everything up, and they come pick it up. We're packing and receiving, and their distribution.
The distribution, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. What kind of food do you pack in these backpacks?
Cereal, oatmeal, milk, juice for breakfast. Then maybe like ramen noodles, canned pastas, with tuna, like I said, bag of noodles, spaghetti, sauce. You've got like granola bars. Help me out here.
If it's in a box, a bag, or a can.
Right.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Easy opening, popcorn, self-serve puddings, individual servings of puddings, popcorn. Like I said, jelly. We do peanut butter and jelly, but we alternate it as far as, one week you may get peanut butter, then next week you get jelly, because that lasts. We do
Right.
the shelf-stable milk that's,
Wow.
that you have. I was trying to think on the back of this one bag here that we have.
Yeah.
That has a lot of the various different things. Slim Jims, cheese sticks, pretzels, goldfish crackers, chili soup. We do a lot of different things. Mac and cheese is a good staple as far as that goes. So anything that's hopefully easy to open
Yeah.
and microwave. We hope everybody has can openers if it's not a pop top or whatever.
Right.
And we hope they have microwaves, hopefully. So
Yeah.
We try to do open and eat, heat
Yeah,
and eat,
right.
and prepare a meal.
yeah.
But focus on open and eat and heat and eat,
Yeah.
so that the kids, whatever age they are. I mean, we're packing for preschool now.
Sure,
Those
right.
preschoolers have got somebody that's going to fix something for them, but. From preschool to seniors in high school,
Yeah, right.
we're packing for. So we try to do a variety of what it has to be and what it can be.
Okay. If somebody wants to help you, what ways can they help the backpack program?
Finances. And I start out with that not because we want money,
Yeah.
but because we can stretch it further.
Sure. Yeah.
We
right.
work
yeah.
with Second Harvest
Sure.
Food Bank, so we get some good variety things
Yeah.
at cheaper prices, especially snacks and things like that. But we also, there are a lot of food drives around the county that benefit us. The library's having one right now.
Okay.
But there are several businesses. The schools have all participated for the last 4 or 5 years. The schools have participated in a food drive
Okay.
within the school, so it's kids helping kids. Post office box, share our story.
Right.
We don't have a post office box. I made that up.
Follow us on our Facebook page, and
Yeah.
there's opportunities. We always
Yep.
post different things. We have a
Yeah.
Facebook page and everything. We share different things, in that respect.
The Kroger Plus card, I see the
Yes,
community
yes,
rewards, that you
yes.
can do that
Kroger
too.
rewards.
Yes,
Yes.
that's
a
big-
good one.
Yes, very much so.
Just state to have the money go there. To
People
the backpack.
people don't know
Right.
that they're they don't remember that. Oh yeah, I signed up. I'm helping the backpack program, so we get money. And,
Right.
And we buy locally. We buy from Second Harvest. We buy if they sell.
Kroger's, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like if it's in a box, a bag, or a can. We send it home. If they sell food, we buy it.
Sure.
We really watch sales. And the stores have been wonderful working with us.
Well, don't we have the upcoming Crawford for the Good that they could support us?
Yes, that's the other thing
Okay.
is we do have a small account with the Community Foundation.
Okay.
And next week is Crawford for Good donations. And so we hope we come up with some funds and some matching funds from that. We participate then in the, after Thanksgiving in the Giving Tuesday event. Checks can be mailed to 170 Plymouth Street. We work out of the Lincoln Administrative Building, and that's 170 Plymouth Street. So things can be mailed there. If people want to bring in food, we have people drop off bags of food every once in a while. And the school knows if somebody comes in and says, I've got food for backpack, they know where to put it.
Yeah.
And checks can be written out to the Bucyrus Backpack Program, LLC, because we are a 501(c)(3).
Okay.
So,
Okay. Like during Christmas breaks and spring break and stuff, do you guys do anything with that, or just kind of just the same weekend stuff, right?
well, we don't pack during Christmas
Okay,
break,
gotcha,
or
gotcha,
during
okay.
Thanksgiving, or during
But the bag we send home
is
the
larger.
bag we send home before Christmas
That's what I was
break.
going to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
It's
it's full.
huge.
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It really is. We do 27-gallon totes that we put our bags in,
Yeah.
and we can get like 5 bags, or they weigh too much.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's at Christmas. Most of the time we can get 8. Once in a while we have a 10 bags we can get into a tote, but that's very seldom. It's
Okay.
usually 8 bags in a tote. But Christmas is closer to 5.
And we pack in Menard bags. We get bags from Menards. Now, when we first originally started, we packed in backpacks.
Okay. Gotcha.
And
yeah,
that's
yeah.
how the backpack program
Yeah,
got its
okay,
name. But
Okay.
the idea of return, because we just started with Bucyrus City Schools, but the idea of returning your backpack,
Right.
getting, the idea was good.
Yeah,
but you had to
right.
get it,
That
return
responsibility.
it, get
Yeah.
it cleaned, and everything
Yeah.
else, just wasn't practical.
Right.
And then Menards, they donate the bags to us, and they're
Nice.
they're the nice heavier bags, and so they work out, really well. So. It was a good thought, but just it wasn't practical. And so, like I said, we did with Bucyrus City for about 5, 6, 7 years, and then we had a changing over of the board of directors, and we said there's more kids out there, and some of the schools were contacting us, and so then that's how it just kind of was a snowball, and just grew and grew and grew. So, and then we have schools even just contacting us and saying, hey, can we help? Can you help us?
Yeah.
So then we just include those people. We have a board of directors, and we have representatives from each of the schools on the board of directors and stuff too. We have a board of about, I think it's 12 people now.
Okay.
We meet monthly. Took the month of July off, but we'll start back, and then we get trucks, like we said, from Second Harvest. Actually, we got our first truck last week, and then we'll get them every 2 weeks once the school year goes. And she's our ordering person. And then we unload on Fridays when those trucks come. And in fact, one of the other ladies, myself, yesterday we went over to Lincoln and kind of started to organize things a little bit, because when the end of the school year comes, we don't have a lot of food left over, but we take everything out of the one room and take it down to the other room because it's more climate controlled.
Okay.
And so now we're starting, here we are, middle of July.
Yeah.
We're ramping up now to start looking forward.
We're only about a month away from school.
Yeah, we looked at it, we're about 6 weeks away from starting to pack.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
and we know school starts in August, but we wait till everybody gets going. And the schools, we don't know who gets the bags. The schools do. The schools take care of signing the kids up. There's a permission slip that we have that the schools distribute to the families, and they sign up. And now the next big thing that we're working on is we'll be going to open houses. Now this summer we've attended farmers markets at Crestline and New Washington, because they've been big supporters. And in fact, New Washington's farmers market, their food concessions, their donations, part of that will come to us also. So I mean, they're huge supporters of our program. So
if someone wants more information on the Bucyrus Backpack program, how can they get that?
Well, our Facebook page has a lot of information.
Our Facebook page, we have email, which is bucyrusbackpack@gmail.com. Can get in touch with us that way. If you know a board member, get in touch with any of us. I'm Virginia Hammondtree.
Kathy Wise.
Yeah.
Well, we can be found.
Okay.
And our brochures are different places throughout town too, I believe.
Yeah,
Okay.
not sure how many places, but if anybody wants a brochure, I can send it electronic, or I can figure out how I can get it to them.
Sure.
Or you
Physical.
Yeah, or you contact any of the schools too, because they have, information can be found about there, because I do know the schools have, they do have representatives from each of the schools, and there's brochures there too. And there's, like I said, a representative from each of the schools. So information can be found.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in today.
Well, thank you for having us.
Can I share a couple of other things?
Go ahead. You're more than welcome to.
There are so many that we need to say thank you to
Sure.
that I won't even try that. But I cannot do this with a clear conscience without thanking the Bucyrus City School District. They provide us 4 rooms and the gymnasium rent-free.
Wow. Yeah.
If we were paying rent on top of our $115,000 food budget for the $600 we anticipate for this coming school year, we have to tell them thank you. That's the big thing. The other thing is just a little one, is if you get food that is out of date, everything we have read, every place we have checked on, the food banks, if it's within a year of the best used date, it's good.
Okay, gotcha.
If it's a shelf-stable food, if it's within that year. So we will send things home that if you look at the date, it may be, dated August, and we send it home in October.
Yeah.
It's still good until...
Just like the shelf-stable milk that we got from New Day Ministries, It says June of 23 on it,
Yeah.
but it is good until June of 24.
Okay.
You know, I mean, because we got a good deal from them, and we have two and a half months worth of milk stored right now. But
Wow,
it,
yeah.
but it is still good, you know, and they
Yeah.
even said that too, you know, and everything. And Second Harvest has even said that too. You know, we've got stuff from them and people will say, no, this stuff's not any good. Yes, it is.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, it is. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I had to
Yeah.
put that in there.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in today.
Well, thank you for having
And,
us.
you know, anytime you guys ever need anything, let us know, and we'll get the information out for you. All right.
All right, thank
Sounds
you.
great.
Thank you.
We appreciate your help
No,
Yep.
anytime. Thank
Thank
you.
and all the support.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.